Welcome, thanks for joining me for your in-depth horoscope forecast for week commencing the 20th of July for the Sun or the Ascendant. If you're new to my channel, I'd be honoured if you'd subscribe. Please click or tap on the bell notification symbol. Also, you can chat with me directly on Twitter at Horoscope Ace, or join Elisa and I for our daily astrology and tarot video show, which is proving great fun. You can grab your free written daily horoscope, plus I give a slice of astrological context to that day, and Elisa gives a more spiritual one. Now, if you're new to astrology or you want to ascend above your zodiac sign, please check out my affordable range of horoscope reports. Again, beneath this video, there is a 30% special offer. Or check out my testimonials, and if you choose to have a one-to-one consultation. Now this week is big because we have a new moon in the sign of Cancer on Monday, and we also have the Sun making its way into its home zone of Leo on Wednesday. Now the Sun governs the sign of Leo, that's why it's particularly significant. But just before the Sun arrives there, it is involved in a tete-a-tete with Saturn, the planet of restriction. So the new moon, which occurs on Monday in the nurturing sign of Cancer, is opposed by the awkward energy of Saturn. So the nurturing, caring energy that we usually get with Cancer, and this is probably the best new moon of the whole year because the moon governs the sign of Cancer. It's a much more inhibited, restricted, and perhaps niggly type of new moon. So it may point towards some kind of imbalance between home and work, and that's something we will have to grapple with over the following month. But the energy of the Sun in Leo is, of course, of fire, and this gives us much more determination and perhaps resources to try to get the more creative side of our output going. And also Mars, the planet which governs the sign of Aries, also a fire sign, continues its superb link with Venus. So that's priming greater communication. It is true that Mercury, still in the sign of Cancer, angles brilliantly to Uranus, the planet of surprises. So innovation can also be something that works well this week. And also, as this week draws to a close, Mercury finally comes out of shadow. So if you have been finding that communications have generally been quite niggly since the middle of June, I think this hopefully will bring this phase more to a close. And for a more spiritual dimension, there's a beautiful link this week between Neptune and also Jupiter, which gives us a push to try to find moments of peace and tranquility. But generally, with the Sun moving into Leo, this is a new beginning, new energy. Your specific forecast, Pisces, can see you thinking very much about where you direct your passions. But passion needs to give you a real sense of uplift. And if you're doing something that seems to be creative, but you're not really engaged, think again. Saturn's asking you around love, friendships, or interests to get into the situations or engage with the strands that really give you that sense of excitement. If you don't have that sense of excitement, maybe it's time to think again. And also with Mercury and Uranus sparkling so brightly, I think your mind needs a lot of stimulation at the moment. So if something's been a little bit too routine, maybe rather repetitive, maybe you need a bit more spontaneity in your situation. Ironically, the Sun actually moves into a very practical area on Wednesday, and that's really about trying to find the sweet spot when it comes to organising your world. Now, if you're someone who's pretty diligent about domestic chores, the shopping, appointments, this may not seem to flag up anything for you immediately. But if you're being virtuous around your work, for example, but again, you're not getting a sense of enrichment about it, then that's another thing that you may have to think carefully about. Fortunately, Mercury does come out of shadow as this week draws to a close, and that can see a speeding up of your thinking and a more outgoingness around what you say and how you feel. But I do feel around jobs or your interests or your relationships, you need to feel that sense of excitement, that sense of engagement. And where you're not getting it, maybe is where you need to make some modifications. It's been a real pleasure being with you. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd love it if you did. Or please check out my affordable range of astrology reports with the 30% special offer beneath this video. But for now, take care, stay safe, and good luck.